Dear students, in this video we are going to see about basic operation of a tree. As we know, tree is a hierarchical structure. It is a non-linear data structure where we are going to store the data in a hierarchical manner. In this video, we can see what are the operations you can perform in the tree concept. Okay, if we need a tree, then we need to create a tree. So create is one of the function where we are going to create a tree data structure. Then, if I need to add the data or add a file to a tree structure or tree data structure, we need a function called insert. Okay. Then, after completion of all work, if I need to search a particular document, then we can go for the search document. So these are the ADTs which we can perform in tree concept. Similarly, we can perform finding a node, minimum size node, maximum size node, what is the length of a tree, what is height of a tree. Okay, so these are the basic operation we can perform. In addition to that, we have a traversal. That is how we are going to traverse in a tree to find or to add a document based on the condition. Okay, so we have three types of a traversal. We have pre-order traversal, in-order traversal, and post-order traversal. Okay, pre-order traversal doesn't. It is nothing bad. First, we are going to go for the root element. Then we'll go to the left subtree and then right subtree. Okay, root, left, right. This is going to be the way of traversing in the pre-order. Then what is in order? Okay, as the name suggests, root is going to be in between. So first I'm going to traverse towards my left subtree, then root, then right subtree. Similarly, the post order is nothing but the post. That is, root is going to be at the last. So first we are going to traverse towards my left subtree, then right subtree, then only we are going to go for the root element. So these are the three kinds of traversal which we are going to implement in the tree concept. As I told you, the tree traversal is of three types: in order, pre-order, and post-order. In order traversal is nothing but first these traversal are used for visiting all the nodes at least once. Okay, so for in order, as the name suggests, first I am going to go to the left, then root, then right. So visit all the nodes in the left subtree, then root node, visit all the nodes in the right subtree. So this is in order traversal. Then what is pre-order? First we are going to go to the root node, then only left subtree, then right subtree. So this is a pre-order traversal. Okay, then what is post-order? As I told you, post-order is nothing but root is going to be at the last. So left subtree first, right subtree next, then root node. So this is all about a traversal. Okay, so these are the traversal ways we can traverse in a tree: in order, pre-order, post-order. Okay, next we are going to see what is meant by binary tree. First of all, before going into binary search tree, I need to tell you what is meant by binary tree. Binary tree is nothing but if a node has only two children, then the particular tree is called binary tree. Okay, in a tree a node can have only maximum of two nodes, then I can tell the particular tree as a binary tree. Okay, insertion you can do as we can. Okay, based on the sequence we can insert the data from left right we can insert. So we should complete the one level before going for the next level. Okay, this is nothing but binary. Binary tree is nothing but it can have maximum of two nodes in a tree. Parent node can have maximum of two nodes in a tree. That is called binary tree. Now we can get into binary search tree. Binary search tree. Okay, it is also a binary tree. Okay, it is also a binary tree, but we are including a certain condition to insert a node in a binary search tree. It is nothing but in first root node will be there. To the leftmost, I'm going to insert only the small number. To the rightmost, I'm going to insert the larger number when compared to the root node. This is binary search tree. Okay, binary search is nothing but a binary tree, but we are going to add a certain condition. Okay, to the leftmost of the root, it is going to have the smaller number. To the rightmost of the right subtree is going to have the larger number. Okay, so binary search tree, you can call a binary tree as a binary search tree if it follows these condition. The nodes that are lesser than the root node, which is placed as a left children of the BST. The node that are greater than the root node, that is placed at the right children of the BST. Okay, the left and right subtree are in terms of binary search tree. So these are the conditions that we follow in a binary search tree. Okay, what are the ADT you can perform in binary search tree are insertion, deletion, finding minimum, finding maximum, and searching. Okay, let's in this video we are going to see three things. Okay, insertion, deletion, and searching, where we can go, where we can find the minimum and maximum element of a tree. Okay, first insertion. Okay, insertion nodes adds a new node to the binary tree. As I told you, if I need to insert a tree, first insert a node, first I'll check with the root node. Okay, first I'll check with the root node. Okay, so it is greater. Now I'm going to insert 8. So 5 is smaller than 8. Okay, that is my inserting element is greater. So greater now it should go to the rightmost. So 5 is there. Next, we need to compare to the next node. Okay, this is binary tree. It can have only two children, left children and right children. In right already we have one node. So I need to compare with this. Okay, so now 8 is greater than 7. So greater now I need to go to the rightmost of that node. Let's see inserting of 3. So 3, I need to compare with the root node. 3 is lesser than 5. So I'll go to the left tree. Okay, then in left tree I have already one node. So I cannot insert. So I need to check with that. Okay, 3 is greater than 1. So I'll go to the rightmost of the node 1. So this is how you will insert a node in a binary search tree. So this is the routine for insertion node. Okay, first I will create a new node. Then I have current and parent as a pointer. Okay, so while traversing I need to check and I need to insert. As I told you, insertion of a node is going to be checked with each and every element. Okay, so we need to follow the condition also. One node can have only two children. So we are having two pointer, current and parent. Here the new node of data. After creating a new node, I am just inserting a data. Then left child and right child is going to be null. Okay, if I am going to insert the first element of a root, okay, tree, then root is going to be null. If root is null, then that root is going to be a new node. In root, I am going to store the new node address. Else, okay, first I'll change the current. In current, I'll store the root value. In parent, I'll store the null. Okay, first I'll check whether, okay, then I'll enter into the iteration, because if the first level is completed, I need to go to the second level. Okay, this is such a nothing but a recursive function. Okay, so I'm getting into the iteration. Okay, so while parent is equal to current, parent is going to be the root node. Next, I am checking whether data of parent of data. Okay, data is lesser than parent of data. If it is lesser, then I'll go to the left child. So towards the left hand child, okay, the root of left tree I'll be storing in the current. If the current is null, then I can insert that particular new node into the left child. Otherwise, if the data is greater than, then I'll go to the right side. Then right side of current node, I'll be storing into the current. Okay, root node to parent node of current, parent node of right, I'll be storing into current. Then I'll check whether current is equal to null. If it is null, I can just put the data inside. Otherwise, I need to, okay, I need to call the recursive function. Okay, that is I cannot insert. If it is null, I can insert. Otherwise, I can again call the recursive function. So this is how my insertion routine works. Next one is delete. Deletion is of three things. Okay, okay. If I have a leaf node to be deleted, then it is very easy. I don't want to do anything. I'll just delete a node. Okay, in this binary tree, I'm deleting four. So this is a leaf node, so we don't want to it is not going to give any changes to my tree, so it is very easy to delete. Whereas if a node that I'm going to delete is having one child, okay, then that child is going to be get connected to the parent node of the parent node of the node that we are going to delete. Okay, if I'm going to delete 3, okay, so towards my left subtree, I'm just going to add the one address. That's all. So 517. This is a deletion if I have one node, one child. If I have two child, then what I need to do, I need to check the in order successor of that node. Okay, if I'm going to delete 6, okay, first I need to find the in order of this tree. Okay, in order is nothing but left, root, right. Okay, first I need to travel to the left subtree. So 2, root 2, 4, then 6, okay, then so left subtree over, root over, next I need to go to the right subtree. In right subtree we have another subtree, so left, root, right. Okay, this is how you will try, this is how you will traverse using in order traversal. Okay, so I need to check for the in order successor of that node that I'm going to delete. So since this is the node I'm going to delete, what is the successor of that? 7. So 7 is going to be replaced with that node that I'm going to delete. Okay, so this is how your binary search tree will look after deleting the node 6. This is all about deletion of binary search tree. Next we are going to see search. Okay, searching is very easy. If I need to search, okay, here in binary search it will be very easy because the right subtree is going to be lesser than the root node and left subtree is going to be, sorry, left subtree is going to be lesser, smaller value, and right subtree is going to be greater value. So first I'll compare the node that I'm going to search. If 6 is the node that I'm going to search, then I'll be comparing with the root node. I'll check whether it is greater than the root node or lesser. If it is lesser, I'll go to the left subtree. If it is greater, I'll go to the right subtree. 6 is the smaller, so I'll go to the left subtree. Again, I'll search with that another node. So 5. I have another parent node. I'll check with that. Okay, 5 is lesser than 6. Okay, so 6 is greater. If it is greater, then it is going to be in the right subtree of that node. 5. Okay, then I'll move to the right subtree. Okay, after reaching the right subtree, I'm checking whether that node is equal to 6, whether the node that is the value that is in the right tree is the searching element. Yes, it is a searching element, so I'll return that particular address. So this is how we will search an element in a binary search tree. I hope you understood binary search tree operation, insertion, deletion and searching. Thank you all.